I'm struggling. Obviously, I've been ruminating. So, tonight's ruminations, I'm curious whether the police are looking for me in Florida. And I have no way to know why or whether they are. Um, a couple of years ago, when I was still living in the truck, I received a Facebook message from my younger sister. She said that they were going to be reading my grandmother's will, that I would be in danger if I showed up, so I should stay away, but that they were finally going to read the will. She didn't tell me any information that would help me to actually attend. She said it's like, she gave a date and a time, and that was it. No location, just it's happening at 9 a.m. on January 21st. This is not the date and time she gave me. I'm just making it up. But she said, oh, they're doing the will reading, 9 a.m., January 21st. And I said, okay, where? No response. Where? Talk to the lawyer. Okay, well, who's the lawyer? Lawyers are private. How can I talk to your lawyer then? Get your own lawyer. You have to get your own lawyer, and then your lawyer can talk to my lawyer, but lawyers are private. I'm not getting a lawyer to talk to a lawyer to talk to my sister who is currently messaging me on Facebook. I'm not doing it, right? She's going to give me a date and time, but not a location, and then tell me if I want to find the location, I have to contact a lawyer, but then tell me that the lawyer is private, so I can't contact the lawyer. It makes no sense. But she goes on. She goes on, and all of this is documented. On my other YouTube channel, I have a video titled All About the Will, where I was live documenting this conversation as it was happening. So she goes on. She's given me a date and a time to show up for the will reading, which is 5 years after my grandmother passed away. By the way, they waited 5 years to read the will. They waited until I was out of state and in California, where they knew I could not possibly come back to Florida to attend, so that they could say, well, the bitch isn't here, so we're just going to take everything. We can't hold it forever. We've held it for this long. Everything was left to me, and everybody in the family knew it, and the only way anybody was getting what they wanted was for me to not be there. So she told me, after telling me that I would be in danger because the family would beat me up and kill me if I showed up, because the money was that important to them that they were threatening my life. She said the police were looking for me. That even if the family didn't get me, the police would get me the second I stepped back into Florida. That they were looking for me, they had a warrant for my arrest. And I asked her why, and she wouldn't tell me. I called Florida. I called the Nassau County Sheriff's Office because I used to live in Nassau County, and so if there was a warrant for me, it would be from there. And they told me that they couldn't give that information over the phone, that I would have to come in person to look it up. Well, I can't come in person to Florida to find out if you're looking for me if I'm in California. My first question when she told me that the police were looking for me was, I'm on the government's dime. How hard can they be looking? I'm right here. How hard can the police be searching? I've never gone off their radar. And the second question is, why would they be looking for me? I haven't done anything. It's not illegal to be homeless. It's so, I don't know if I have a warrant in Florida or not. And tonight, for some reason, it's bothering me that I don't know. Because my older sister is crime. She is the walking epitome, dictionary definition of crime. And at one point, she stole my identity. And the only reason she failed at stealing my identity was because she couldn't remember my birthday. See, she was wanted, and the police found her, and she handed them my ID card, which she had stolen from me. because crime. And we look similar. We're sisters. So the cop had his doubts, and he started questioning her about the ID card. And she could not remember my birthday to tell him. And so she wound up going to jail and then calling me and telling me that it was my fault she went to jail because she couldn't remember my stupid fucking birthday. Not everybody can be born on Christmas Eve. But it makes me wonder if she has committed more crime in my name, and that's why the police are looking for me. And I have no way to know because in California, I apparently cannot find out whether the police in Florida have a warrant for me. So what is happening? Like, what is actually happening? It's been a few years since these threats were put out to me, but that makes it even more questionable of if the police have been looking for me all of these years, why are they not contacting me? Why is this still a question for me? Why do I have no way to find out the truth of my own legal status? Like, I don't know. And it's got my head twisted around a little bit that my sister could be committing crimes in my name and trying to put me in jail. And I can't know until I get to Florida and I can say, I didn't do these things. I've been in California since 2017.